6.3.2 says the first repayment will be made 6 months after the loan has been granted. The loan will be repaid over a period of 6 years after it has been granted. Calculate the monthly installments. So what we can see from this is that the first payment is made 6 months after the loan has been granted. Usually what happens is you pay the loan or you start making the repayments at the end of the month. And in this case, it's made after 6 months. So that means the loan is gaining interest for 5 months while while he's not making the payments. So we can say first, if we want to find the monthly installments, we need to find out how much interest is loan gained over the 6 month period, or rather the 5 month period. If it's confusing, it's because if I take out a loan today, I have 31 days to start making the repayments before my loan starts gaining interest, because the interest will only be added at the end of the month. Therefore, when I use my present value formula, it accounts for that 1 month and not for the 5 months in this case um, that have not been accounted for, which is what we are trying to do initially. So to account for those 5 months that the loan is just gaining interest, we have the formula A is equals to P 1 plus I to the power of n, since it's compounded, and this will be P is 250, well, not 250 but 212,500, 1 plus the interest, which is 0.13 over 12 to the power of 5. Then put this all in your calculator, you get 224,262,53. Then we take this value and say, okay, this is the amount he owes presently as he is about to start making the repayments. So if this is the amount he's looking at, how much should his monthly installments be? So we work that out. 1 plus, that's minus 1 plus I to the power of minus n all over I. So before we do anything, I'll make x the subject of the formula. Multiply both sides by 1 minus. If you multiply both sides by I, this side we get pi, and then you can divide through by this big bracket. 1 minus 1 plus I to the power of minus n all over 1 minus 1 plus I to the power of minus n, like that. This part here cancels, then we can make our substitutions. The present value at the point he starts making the payments is 224,262,53. Then the interest is still the same interest, 0.13 over 12. And the amount of payments now that he has to make, how we calculate this is, first of all, let's put this all over 1 minus 1 plus 0.13 over 12 to the power of n. So n is the amount of payments he still needs to make. If he's only starting 6 months after, and it says the loan will be repaid over over a period of 6 years after it has been granted, it means he has about 7 less months. So we have 2 and 3, about 5 less months, because in those 5 months it was gaining interest and he wasn't paying any of it back, which means initially he had 6 times 12, which is 72 months to pay it back, or the payments that he could make. But now he lost 5 of those months because he didn't start making the payments a month after. And he started 6 months after, which means now he has 67 payments that he needs to make. He needs to settle the loan basically in 67 payments instead of 72. So put minus 67 over there, and the answer that you get is 4,724.96. Then you can think to yourself, this is just a question for you. If he had started paying back the loan a month after it was granted, would his monthly installments have been greater or smaller than this calculated amount?